Hi everyone, my name is Trisha and welcome back to my channel. And yes, that's me. So yes guys, I'm so tired today because I just came from work and now I'm home and I decided to make a vlog about how can you actually cross country to Netherlands, because I've been reading a lot of comments in the videos that I made from the previous months and also from these new videos, and I saw a lot of you asking about on how to cross country going to Netherlands if you are from EU country or you're living in EU country and you are non-EU national. And also, you can also move to Netherlands if you are EU national living in Europe. And how to cross country if you are in other countries that is not in Europe. For example, you are from Dubai, you are living in Qatar, or you're living in Taiwan, you're living in Turkey, or any part of the world that you're living right now, and then you want to go to Netherlands to cross country for employment. So guys, are you working in Poland? Are you working in Malta? Are you working in any other part of EU countries, for example, Romania, Croatia, and you want to move in Netherlands for work? The question is, can you really use your temporary residence card in Croatia, in Poland, or in any European country that you are now to come to Netherlands? So can you use your ID card there to come over and to work in Netherlands? I'm going to answer that question or those questions in this video, guys. And also, if you are not from European country, for example, you are from Dubai, you are from Qatar, you are from Saudi Arabia, you are from Taiwan, you are from Korea, Hong Kong, Singapore, and you want to go to Netherlands as a cross country, and can you find a job? What are the tips and things, for example, things that you need to consider before doing that? And is it really sure that you can find a job in the Netherlands? And also, is it worth working in Netherlands or moving to other European country? Not only Netherlands, guys. For example, any European country you want to move. But since we're blogging about Netherlands and Malta, so let's get an example about these two countries. So, example, you are living right now in any other non-European country, anywhere, Dubai, Qatar, like that. Will you be able to come to Netherlands as a cross country, as a job seeker, and will you be able to apply for a work permit? I'm going to answer that in this video, guys. And also, if you are want to cross country in Malta and Netherlands and you want to apply through agent and through agencies, is it worth it? Is it worth the price of placement fee or any fee that they're requiring from you? And is it legit or is it real jobs? How can you avoid scams when it comes to agents and agencies? So yes guys, I'm going to discuss this in this video and in this topic. So let's go guys and let's jump to our video. And I'm really sorry guys because I look so tired. I just came from work and oh my god, today was really busy at work. And then after work, I came at home, and then after that, I made this vlog and I filmed this vlog. So for sure, I feel stressed, I feel tired and everything, but I will still try my best to make the topic for you to know. And of course, you want to have information about this because there's so many people, there's so many comments that I'm reading that they really want to cross country to Netherlands to Malta, but they don't know how. So now let's discuss about this, guys. So guys, let's discuss about cross country from European country, non-European national, and they want to cross country or go and find job and work in Netherlands. What are the things you need to do? So first guys, my advice to you is stay to your job if you are really planning to find a job in Netherlands. Because why? Because you need this job to support your needs, to save money, so you have something to spend, so you have something to use to spend during your application process. That's the very first. Do not resign immediately to your work. Use this work for you to save money. Then second guys, search an employer online. The question is, how can I search an employer? Where can I search an employer? Guys, Google is so wide. Internet is very accessible. Get your laptop, get your phone, and type jobs in Netherlands or any related keywords for you to search jobs in Netherlands. So my tip for you guys when searching job in Netherlands is make sure that you know what you are looking for and you know what you're applying for. For example, you're a cook and you want to apply for a job. So make sure that you're applying based on your qualification and based on the job that you really want. Because guys, I will tell you something. 3 years experience is required for non-European national. Why? Because we need a work permit to work in EU country. Therefore, the employer, if they want to hire non-EU national, they need to have 3 years experience because actually we need a work permit to work in European country. So we cannot work freely here. The employer must apply for your work permit and the qualification is educational background related to your job applying for, or if you don't have educational background, then at least 3 years experience with certificate. That's a basic standard, guys, applying a job in any European country and also in the Netherlands. Now, let's say for example, you found a company employer that is willing to hire you, or you found an employer. The first question, guys, that you need to ask is, will they able to sponsor you, your work permit and your papers to stay here? So first you have to ask them. So you need to send them an email or contact them and ask them, are you able to sponsor a worker non-EU national and we are leaving from Croatia? Example, you are from Croatia, you are from Poland, you found a company, you must do like this. I just want to know if you are hiring non-EU national living in EU country. If yes, will you be able to apply for a work permit for this national? And then wait for the response. So if they are willing to hire you, then meaning to say, you can come over and you can meet the employer personally for interview or anything because you are now living in EU guys. So it's very easy and accessible for you to jump in and go to Netherlands. So if they said like, yeah, we can sponsor, then the employer will have to go to the step about processing your work permit and everything for you to be able to work here in Netherlands. Now guys, that you found an employer, let's say for example, they are willing to apply for your work permit. So your employer will apply for this, not you. The employer will have to do their part. So it's their responsibility, it's their obligation for you to apply a work permit. So they will apply it for you. Now guys, what you need to do is normally we have two conditions. First, the employer will have to find an apartment for you if they agree with this. Because there are some company who are willing to sponsor for your house and you have to pay them, or they will kind of find a location or a place for you to rent. And second, you have to find by yourself. So guys, for example, before you proceed to any process and anything, make sure that you find an apartment for you to live in the Netherlands. Because guys, I want to give you an advice that getting an apartment in Netherlands is very difficult. Why is difficult? So, because applying for an apartment, guys, in Netherlands takes a lot of time. For example, it takes years or even months, something like that. Because we need to go for a waiting list if you want to apply for a whole apartment to rent. Now, guys, the cost of apartment is from 800 euro up, depends on the location. So if you go in Amsterdam, the price there, the cheapest price there for sure is 1700 or 1700 euro. You can find also cheaper like 1200 or 1500 above. So that's the minimum price in Amsterdam. But in our location, in Amersfoort area, we are in this apartment, guys. As you can see, our apartment, this kind of apartment, is 855 euro or something like that, maybe 860. This is the cost of our apartment. It's because we're not living in an expensive city, so it's a bit cheaper here, and there are jobs close by, so we choose here because we can easily find a job and apartment. But not every places or not all places are the same, guys. So it depends, the price depends on the place that you choose. Now guys, there are also room for rent in the Netherlands which costs you a lot of money. For example, The room for rent in the Netherlands is one room that is only allowed for one person and maximum for two-person. If the room is suitable for two-person, normally that costs 500 euro. That is the cheapest. Some rooms are 500, 600, 700 and above. So can you imagine guys, the cost of one apartment, normally if you're lucky to get an apartment, is just a cost of one room. That's how expensive it is. Because it's so difficult, guys, and many foreigners need an apartment as soon as they get a job. So they don't have any choice to get it. Can you imagine, guys? I'll give you an example. Here in the Netherlands, when I first begin here, we rented a room. It's just one person, but we managed to live for two-person, and that is cost 450 euro. But that is including of everything, like with bills and everything, with electricity, water, 450. But that is for one person. So take to consideration, guys, that if you're going to work in the Netherlands, the rent is expensive and it's difficult to find. So I think the ultimate advice I can give you before you decide to come to Netherlands and apply for a job, find first an apartment. And if you find an apartment, then it's easy for you to find a job because job here is everywhere, guys. A lot of jobs. There is no problem applying and finding a job in Netherlands because job here is no problem. The only problem is finding apartment. So now guys, that for example, let's say you already have apartment, you found apartment, you found employer, your employer is processing your work permit. Okay guys, now you can come over because actually you can come over to start to work while you are waiting for the approval of your work permit. How? The employer can request sticker. They will stamp on your passport. It is a recommendation that you are allowed to work and you are allowed to wait in the Netherlands during the process. So this endorsement sticker shows that you are legal. Doesn't matter if someone check you, you have some document that you show to them, including with your temporary residence card. Because guys, your temporary residence card to any other European country, actually you can only use to come to Netherlands as a tourist or visiting because it's part of Schengen country. So it's a free movement. But you cannot use that to work in the Netherlands because your temporary work permit you can only use into your employer to the country where you are. For example, you are from Poland, you are working and living in Croatia, you have ID card in that country, you can only use to your employer in Croatia. You cannot even use that ID card to work in other employer in Croatia or in Poland. So how can you use in Netherlands? So that is your permission to work and live in Croatia or in Poland in that certain employer, into your current employer. Because you cannot even use that permit to work in other employer in that country. So now guys, let's say for example you have everything and now you arrive in the Netherlands. Okay guys, so you need to apply for your BSN. So meaning to say the Burger Service Number. This is the citizen's number of everyone who are working in the Netherlands. So this BSN number is your unique number that you use to pay tax, you use to open your bank account, and this is your, let's say for example, this is your social security number. So we also call that social security number the BSN number in the Netherlands. And then guys, after that, you help also to register in the municipality. So that's why I told you it's very important to find first an apartment because you need to register to the municipality with your address, the address of the apartment that you found. So you can get your BSN because when you register to BSN, first register to Gemeente or to the municipality, then they will give you the BSN number. And the next step guys is you must apply your health insurance because health insurance in the Netherlands is also expensive guys. We are paying here every month. For example, my insurance is 145 euro, but next year it will be 170 euro or let's say 200 because I increased it, plus I get some additional with my dentist, something like that. And now the government is saying that there will be a general increase of insurance prices starting next year. So now, let's say for example, you have BSN, you have address, you are registered to Gemeente or the municipality, you already have your insurance. And then now, guys, everything is done. For example, your employer already arranged your permit. Then before that, you go to IND and you need to pick up your ID card because you will get also a separate ID card, of course. Then you can able to work and live in this country through your employer. Now guys, for more information about cross-country within EU country for non-EU nationals, take a look my old videos about apartments, how to apply your work permit, how to get a job in Netherlands. I provide there a detailed information in my previous videos. Please guys, take a look of that video so you will learn more information and also you will get more knowledge about this because I already made a vlog on my previous videos, guys, so please check it out. So now guys, let's talk about the cross-country from non-European country going to Netherlands. So for example, you are living in Dubai, in Qatar, in Saudi, in Kuwait, Taiwan, Hong Kong, Singapore, anywhere, any part of the world that you are currently living right now and working, and you want to go and move to Netherlands for work. So like I said guys, stay to your job right now. Why? Because you can save money out of it, and this money you're going to use to support your application to Netherlands. And by this, you have a financial source because maybe later on you would be needing like a financial or money to support your application. Then you have something, plus you don't lose your job. So if I were you, if you're planning to go to Europe, to Netherlands, if I were you, if you're planning to move to European country like Netherlands, Malta, or anywhere, just stay to your current job right now while you are applying going to Europe, because this is very important guys. Now, the same step as to the people who are living in European country, you need to also find an employer first, because this employer will be your sponsor for your work permit, so you would be able to live and work in the Netherlands. And while you are applying for an employer, you can also find for an apartment. Like I said, it's very difficult to find an apartment and it's very expensive. And sometimes, or most of the time, since you are from other EU country, some employers also are willing to find an apartment for you, but it's just temporary, maybe some couple of months while you are starting a job into their company. But later on, you have to find by yourself. And now guys, that you, for example, you found an employer, you found an apartment, then it's time for you to apply for a visa. You can only apply for a visa guys if you have an approved work permit. So let's say for example, you already have the approval of work permit, then the rest of the documents will be given by your employer and everything will be arranged by your employer, plus you have to mix all the documents that you need by your side. Now, where can I get those documents and how will I know that I will submit this kind of documents? It's very easy guys. You have to visit the website of VFS Global to the country where you are now. For example, if you are in Dubai, if you are in Philippines, if you are in Qatar, Saudi Arabia, Dubai, search for a VFS Global because this is the authorized visa application center for Schengen visa application. So guys, Netherlands is in the EU, therefore the visa is a Schengen visa. But normally guys, the visa application requirements will also be given by your employer, but you need to visit the VFS Global for a complete and detailed requirements. So for example, your employer gave you a list and it's not yet complete according to VFS Global, then just send them what are the missing documents and you have to comply, because guys, Schengen application is very strict. Even though you have an employment, a visa, Any single one missing document or requirement, they will not entertain you guys, or it will cause you to go back and delay for your application. And then, let's say for example, you already have the visa approval for your employment, and of course everything is finished, complete, then you can book your ticket and you can come to Netherlands to start for your job. So of course, you have to contact your employer upon your arrival because they will arrange for your BSN, the worker service number, that is a social security number, your health insurance, your bank card. Since you have employment contract, then it would be easier for you to apply for a bank card. But actually guys, this is arranged by employer if you found a job through an employer, and if you are outside Netherlands or outside European country. So also it applies this for applicants who are in European country, who are living in EU country. So you are a foreigner, or I mean, let's say you are non-EU national but living in EU country. So sometimes guys, the employer will assist you, but if you want to do it by yourself, because when you come here, then you apply for a job and you found an employer, so it's a different process. You have to process by yourself guys. So you have to apply the BSN by yourself, register to municipality, get your insurance, and get your bank card. Actually guys, this is not difficult. So if you want to get assisted with this by me, for example, you found a job and you find it difficult for you to arrange, actually guys, I can help you with this, but only if I have time, because I'm also busy with my job and I'm working full time. But I will gonna arrange everything guys. Just avail one of my services that I offer, or you just have to pay a minimal fee for me to arrange everything for you. Because guys, I don't give it for free because I have also a full-time job and I have a lot of things to do. So I will going to set aside a time for this one if you really want to. And this is not a compulsory guys, it's just optional. So if you want to avail my paid services, you can, and I will going to assist you from your application. I'm going to assist you everything until you arrive in the Netherlands. I'm going to help you to get your BSN, to get your bank account, to get your health insurance. Everything will be arranged by me for a very minimal fee. Now the question is, what if you found a job and you are in a country, for example, you are in EU country, you are in Asian country, or doesn't matter where you are right now, and you found a job in Netherlands. So what you gonna do? So example, you found this job through an agent or agency or a recruitment. So guys, I just want to tell you to be always careful when it comes to application to agency or through a contractor or through an agent, because the worst thing is they collect really a lot of money for you to come here in exchange of employer, in exchange of work permit. So guys, it doesn't have to be expensive because the application of this thing is really not that expensive if you do it by yourself. Now if you want to do someone for you, for example, you want my assistance, and then I will gonna do it everything for you and just pay the minimum fee that I require. So don't worry guys, this is not expensive. You don't have to spend so much like the agent collecting, because I don't want to do this kind of job. It's just really optional, only for those who want to and who are willing to avail this kind of service that I'm doing, that I'm offering under my channel. So you can rely on me and you can trust that this is all of course legit, because I'm making videos and of course everyone knew me. So you can guarantee that this is legit and 100% real. So yes guys, I'm really sorry because I look tired. Actually, this video that I'm wearing black is shoot on the other day. So the first video that I'm wearing white with black stripe is yesterday. So I didn't manage to complete the vlog because guys, I'm really busy. And then this is the continuation of the vlog for today. So yes guys, that's what I can say. My ultimate advice for you if you're applying job in Europe, in Netherlands, or in Malta, please always be careful when searching for a job. So make sure this is a legit company. If you're applying through an agent or agency, please also be careful that they don't collect a lot of money from you, and don't hurry to apply in Europe guys. Always choose wisely and always decide wisely because it's really hard to earn money, and many agent and agencies collect a lot of money guys. So I'm not telling that they are not real, they are not legit. Maybe they might give you a job, they might have a job for you, but the only problem is they collect a lot of money. So it's your own risk guys if you want to avail, or if you want to pay an agent or agency. It's your own decision, it's your own risk. But for example, they collect you a lot of money, example 5,000, 10,000. You don't have to pay like that because it's not needed guys. So the money that you spend if you do it by yourself is less than that amount. So that's all for today's videos, guys. And if you like my vlog, please give a like, comment also, guys, and please don't forget to share to all your friends so they will also get exact information when it comes to working in the Netherlands. So yes, guys, thank you so much for watching this vlog, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye!